This is The Scoop for Thursday.
I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines. A federal judge has blocked a key part of a new law that imposed additional restrictions on the state's ballot initiative process. U.S. District Judge Mark Walker ruled that a ban on non-Florida residents and non-U.S. citizens collecting and delivering petitions imposes a severe burden on political expression that the state has failed to justify. His ruling, however, allowed several other parts of the law to remain in effect, including a requirement that people who gather more than 25 signed petitions register with the state, and a moratorium on election supervisors processing petitions from July 1st through September 30th. Florida Decides Healthcare, a political committee sponsoring a proposed constitutional amendment aimed at expanding Medicaid coverage, filed the court challenge in May after the Republican-controlled legislature and Governor Ron DeSantis approved the law. Smart and Safe Florida, the committee behind a proposed constitutional amendment that would allow recreational marijuana, is also a plaintiff in the case. The United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, or UNESCO, formally decided yesterday to keep the Everglades National Park on its list of World Heritage in Danger. WMNF's Chris Young reports advocates are applauding the decision and are still concerned about a newly opened detention camp nearby.
The list is designed to inform the international community of the need for conservation for sites around the world. Everglades National Park was on the list from 1993 to 2007, and 2010 until now. UNESCO claims that Everglades National Park's aquatic ecosystem, quote, continues to deteriorate due to nutrient pollution and urban and agricultural growth, among other things. They also cited concern of sea level rise due to climate change. Eve Samples is the executive director of Friends of the Everglades.
We've seen the Everglades under assault on many fronts in recent years, and the urgency in terms of protecting this vital ecosystem is more evident than ever.
This comes as Friends of the Everglades joined other environmental groups on a lawsuit to halt activity on alligator Alcatraz. They cite environmental concerns on the Everglades. Chris Young, WMNF News.
A conservative youth organization is holding a summit this coming weekend in Tampa. WMNF's Zoe Sachs reports on plans for a demonstration by groups that oppose the gathering of Turning Point USA.
The protesters want TPUSA to know that what they call hateful ideology is not welcome in Tampa. They say it's not okay for the organization to use a public venue to spread what they say is racism, homophobia, and sexism. Vicky Tong is a member of Tampa Bay Students for a Democratic Society, one of the groups organizing the protest.
Our organization, Tampa Bay SDS, along with a bunch of other Florida organizations, such as other Students for a Democratic Society chapters and immigrant rights groups, police crimes groups, and environmental groups in Florida, are going to be protesting on July 12th to say no to deportations, to defend women's and LGBTQ rights, also to protect public sector unions, and also to end U.S. aid to Israel.
Turning Point USA did not respond to WMNF's request for an interview. A Tampa Convention Center spokesperson told WMNF the Tampa Convention Center is a public facility that operates under laws requiring equal access and non-discrimination. Renting the facility should not be interpreted as an endorsement of the renter. As always, we are working with law enforcement to ensure a safe environment for all. For WMNF News, I'm Zoe Sachs.
Saturday's demonstration takes place outside of Tampa City Hall beginning at 3 p.m. You can find more information on Instagram at Tampa SDS. It's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 93 today and a slight chance for afternoon storms. Overnight lows will be in the upper 70s, and the same forecast is on tap for Friday. I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.